Hey, let's take a moment and talk about Avery Johnson. He's the quarterback for Kansas State. Before the game Saturday, he announced that for the rest of the season, whenever he scores a touchdown, he has asked people to donate money. He's raising money for his former high school principal and his cancer treatments. Valid cause and all that. Well, they go out and play the game. He doesn't score one touchdown because BYU's defense was so good. But after the game, BYU fans went to the site, and DJ's going to pull it up here in just a second, Champ Raise, which is overseeing the fundraiser. And then there was a newspaper article today, and the Deseret News is covering this because this is hopping all over social media. At least 500 BYU fans went to this site after the game and donated nearly $18,000, according to the newspaper. That was after the game. Then there was Sunday, and here we are late on Monday, and at the last check, I think there was just under $35,000 raised. He's going for 40 as the goal for the whole season. Yeah. And BYU fans are going to top that off before we get out on Monday.
Let's blow it out for sure.
It's TDs to help Dr. Botts beat cancer at champraise.com. And he was quoted in the newspaper back in Manhattan, Kansas today. And he was asked, hey, what about all those BYU fans that helped you raise money after the game on Saturday night? And his quote today was, it just goes to show that there are a lot of great people in this world, and it's bigger than football. And then this is what he said about the BYU crowd. All right, DJ, thank you. BYU's fan experience has gotten so much play from the visiting Kansas State fans. I mean, everyone comes and they're wowed and they leave and they say nice things. This has been like way over the top. Yeah. It's almost like they had a religious experience here while they were watching their team get knocked around down on the field. And so here's what Avery Johnson said when he was asked today about the crowd. And he said several things, but I just pulled this quote. This is a tribute, by the way, to all BYU fans everywhere, except for the ones that we always apologize for.
Right. There's a very few, right?
Here's this quote. That was probably one of the weirdest environments I've ever been a part of. It was like their fans were encouraging almost. Most of the time, fans try to heckle you and say bad things about you before the game, but all their fans were encouraging. It was just a different environment to be in. This is the quarterback for Kansas State. And you know what? It's just awesome. And we had a big piece on Bill Snyder, the legendary Kansas State football coach, on game day that our guys did an awesome job. That got a lot of great things. When you play BYU, you get more than just the 4 quarters. Right. You get the experience, and you even get free ice cream if you come here in person.
That's right.
But you know what? When you come to the Marriott Center, a lot of times you get beat. And Kansas State got thumped on Saturday night.
Yeah. Come to LaVell Edwards or the Marriott Center are crazy loud. Anybody that comes in will go, wow, that's as loud as I've ever heard. And I'm interested to see what Hans has to say when he comes on with us. I mean, I played at Georgia in front of 90,000. I played in a sold-out Qualcomm in a national championship game. Those places were not as loud as that field was the other night. And it is something special.
There was so much to be loud about.
Yeah, it was really fun. There's so many big plays and so many, like that 3 or 4 minute period was crazy. I've never seen anything like it, and the fans went out of their minds. But you know what? They do it with great sportsmanship, which is really cool. That's
Thank you for watching The Wise Guys.
If you like what you're watching, you can help us out by subscribing and hitting that notification button.